talk inheriting property, okay? If you inherit property, whether from your parents, your grandparents, your cousins, whoever it might be, perhaps it's one of your siblings. If you inherit property, what are some of the first things you should do? Well, the first thing, of course, is, go through the legal probate process, whatever you have to do to legally get ownership of the property so you can legally make those decisions. But the next thing you should do is talk to a wise resource. Understand what you actually own, and you can do that by talking to a forester. So understand, what is your timber type? What is your acreage? What does that look like? Are there any past management practices that you should be aware of? Are there any type of leases and contracts the property is under that, again, you should be aware of? And a forester is going to be able to help you navigate that. The second thing you need to do, and you need to take time with this next process, is determine what is your vision. What is that long-term purpose you want to do with the property? Now, this one is going to be a really hard one because this is going to be the crossroads that you have to decide, do I keep and manage the land or do I sell the land, okay? And again, there's not a right or wrong decision. There are simply different decisions that are right for you based off of your situation, your circumstance, your location, and again, your long-term goals, okay? And then number 3, again, working with professional resources, foresters, real estate agents, perhaps it's extension offices that can help give you resources, whoever it might be, to help you execute those next goals. And that way you're not trying to DIY, piece these things together without fully understanding what are the long-term ramifications of what you're about to do. Now, if this sounds like exactly what you need, I have a live program coming up starting June 3rd called the Inheritance Program that's going to help you walk through how do you determine what do you actually own, what is that vision, going through those crossroads to sell, to keep, to manage. What does that look like? How do you make that decision guilt-free? Whether it is to sell the property, how do you walk through that decision guilt-free? Or if it's to manage and work, to understand the responsibilities that you need to move forward. And again, creating a very clear, defined vision for what you want to do to manage and work the property. To lead you to step 3, finding the right trusted resources. How do you talk the talk? How do you talk the jargon to find the right resources that are for you? There are 10,000 foresters, there are 10,000 real estate agents. Not everyone is going to be a good fit for you. So how do you navigate finding the right resources that are going to align with what you want to do and truly serve you in the best way so you can move forward without guilt, without pressure, without anxiety, just straight clarity and confidence in what you're doing moving forward. If that sounds like something you need and you need to move forward, shoot me a message. I'd love to send you the link to sign up for my live program where you will work with me and, in a group setting to get clarity on those 3-step processes in less than 2 weeks. I'll see you there.